Hi, my name is Stephen Murphy. I'm a partner here at Block O'Toole and Murphy, and I'm talking to you from our offices. Today, I want to talk to you about store injury cases. Store accidents happen. They happen whether someone slips and falls because there was a cleaning going on without warning. They didn't take care of a snow and ice condition for the customers that are coming in and out of the store. There are other things that can happen in a store, like stacking. Products in the store are unsafely stacked and they come crashing down on one of the customers. You may have an unsafe opening, like a basement door or a trap door that an unwary customer inadvertently steps into. There can also be parking lot accidents that take place, whether it's a pedestrian getting hurt or a car crash. You go to the store, you're going there with a purpose, and the purpose ain't to leave and go to the hospital on that day. I'm also here to talk to you about a particular case that we handled. We represented a woman who was in her 50s, and she was going to a supermarket in the Bronx. And she was walking down an aisle, actually on the phone talking to a friend, when a stack full of cranberry juices, 64-ounce cranberry juices containers that were stacked somewhere between 15 and 20 feet high, a display so that they could project throughout the store and other customers could see it. It's a design that was intended to attract business, except it wasn't safely stacked. And I don't know how anything 20 feet high, depending on the structural integrity of plastic containers, can ever be safely stacked. But this woman, she was unwittingly walking down the aisle, talking on the phone to a friend, looking at different things on the shelves, when this case of cranberry juice came crashing down on her, struck her in her head, struck her in the back of the neck. She fell to the ground and really had no idea what had happened. What should you be doing in a circumstance when you're involved in a store accident? All right? The first thing I would say is this, is if you're involved in a store accident, you want to make sure, hey, am I hurt? And if you're hurt, you want to make sure that you're getting the appropriate medical attention. So call 911. After the accident, after you've called 911, if you can, it would be advisable to speak to someone in a managerial position or supervisory position in that store and try to get a report that's generated that will help memorialize what happened. You might want to ask yourself, again, if you're physically up to it, are there any witnesses? Can I take any photographs? These are things that you may be interested in having down the road. But store accidents can, and in fact, cause serious injuries. And in this particular case, the woman who we represented was hit by the cranberry juice case, and she had sustained injuries to her neck. And these neck injuries required an extensive amount of treatment, and they also required surgery. And we went about attacking this case by retaining one of the best credentialed experts in supermarket and store safety. And that expert was able to really identify and scrutinize how these items were stacked, and he concluded that the supermarket store was responsible for this accident because they had an unsafe display and that they stacked things in a way where it was very likely that an accident would occur. So we fought for this woman, just an everyday New Yorker, who got hurt going to the store unexpectedly one day. The case settled for $1,175,000. It's something that resonates with me perhaps more than some other cases because I hate going to the store, and I think most people don't like going to the store. It's much easier to get on your computer and order things over the internet. But store accidents do in fact occur. And I feel a great deal of sympathy for the folks who are going to the store and then they end up leaving the store on the way to the hospital in an ambulance or on their own. That's just not how they drew up their day.